morning everyone! Today we're gonna do a passage of 250 miles and I'm a bit worried about it, but it's okay. Right now we are in Roma Island, a little island far from everything in the middle of ocean, and we prepared some food to be ready for these 2 days of crossing. Looks good, eh? This is my first bread sourdough. I tried to do a starter with the flour here. I was not really confident, but it seems to work. We have to try it. Now Vernon gonna fly the drone to show you a little bit the bay we are, and we're gonna pull the anchor and go in the ocean. We've got some trouble with the anchor. We were a bit scared because we heard a little bit the chain on rocks, so we were like, maybe we are just stuck in rocks, the chain stuck in rocks. But in fact no, we are in old ropes and we don't want to go in the water because we know there's some big crocodiles here. So Vernon gonna try to sort it out.
Ropes.
Look at this big knots.
We probably could have anchored like this.
Yeah.
All right.
We are free.
We are free.
Okay, now we are free.
Yep.
Start for new adventures.
Well, we're off. We're about, I don't know, a couple of miles out from the island we left, and it's pretty calm. We've got not much wind, I would say, probably about 7-8 knots, and straight from behind. But we've got it set up wing on wing. There's a bit of a sort of a chop at the moment, maybe caused by the island, so it might even out a bit. But yeah, we're doing 4.8 knots, and that's fine. We've got 235 miles to go, so that means, I don't know, at this speed it's about 48 hours, I guess. So we'll just arrive sometime in the morning. So if we go a bit slower, we'll get there in the afternoon. If we get there a bit earlier, we'll slow down a bit. So it should work out all right. This will be our longest passage this year, so I'm pretty stoked just to get to see a little bit. We haven't had internet now for about a week, so I couldn't check the weather or anything, but it's just been nice to be off grid now. I've read, I think, 3 books in 5 days maybe, and did some spearfishing, caught a bunch of fish. It's been really nice being out here again, you know. It's been really cool. I feel really relaxed now, more relaxed than the whole year. And yeah, we don't know what's going on in the world. We don't know the craziness that's happening at the moment, and we're pretty happy about that. We're just enjoying ourselves. How's it going so far?
That's okay. I'm still seeing the land, so I'm feeling okay. When I'm gonna be far from land, it's gonna be different.
I guess we're about 6-7 miles out now. We're still cruising along nicely. I don't know, 5.5 knots. The sea's sort of starting to get a bit of shape to it now. We've still got about a half knot current against us, and once that stops we might actually have to put the sails a bit smaller, because if we go faster than 5.5 knot average, we're actually going to get there in the night, which isn't really good. So we don't want to be doing 6.5 knots, but we will just keep going at this speed for the first few hours just to get out there, and then prefer to slow down during the night because I always reef at night anyway. So during the days, if we go faster than the average, then at night we can slow right down, just sail fast enough that it's comfortable but it's not too rolly. But you know, if then any squalls or anything come up, we're already reefed and already going slowly. So that's the plan. And yeah, it's just nice. I'm getting through another book, hopefully in Banda. Well, actually we didn't tell you, we're going to Banda Islands. That's our destination. It's in, we don't really know much about it, but I guess Portuguese and then Dutch place from a long time ago. At one stage it was the world's biggest producer of nutmeg, I think, maybe cloves and stuff as well. But big history there, and it's also a really famous diving place with hammerhead sharks and things, so we might stay a little while, we don't know, but really looking forward to getting there anyway. It should be a fun place to visit.
Yeah, I'm also waiting to go in Banda. We are more interested by the volcano.
There's a volcano?
There's a big volcano and
a live
some
one?
place. Yeah, a live one.
Oh wow.
The last eruption was in 80s, I think, but it's still I think active, and some places the ocean is hot sometimes, I think.
Oh cool. Alright, I didn't know that. Spy novel.
It's the time when the short leaves of sorghum with the juice of Banda Islands, then any kind of blow make them melt in each. But I am naked.
I know. Well, that's how you get your hook on there. There you go, tea.
Thank you.
Beautiful sailing right now. 7.3, 7.4 knots. No wave. Boat's going good. No current. Doing a bit of steering. Steer it up. So normally around midday, 1 o'clock, I get the temperature heats up and the squalls sort of start. And now I was downstairs and it's been just amazing sailing today. We've been just cracking along like high 6s, 7s, flat seas. Going too fast really, but whatever, we'll slow down the night time. And Marie's been up here on watch. And I came up and like this behind me. Now that's a squall. But it just formed out of nothing. There was literally blue skies there, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago maybe, and we're not quite sure if it's coming this way or just formed there and going away from us. But I would say it's coming this way. So it's definitely coming this way. It's definitely bigger now. I still can't really see any wind in it, but I'm going to put a reef in just in case, because it is quite a big, heavy front. Throw first reef in. Ready for anything.
So we were a bit overpowered. The wind peaked. So Bella is spelling the head sail.
Pulling that rope.
Alright.
So there was a bit of wind in it. And now we're about to get the rain.
We are doing almost 9 knots.
Yeah, we're flying, we're doing 9.8 just then. We're going to outrun it. We're going to go faster than the squall. No, we're all good. I think it was a good timing of putting the reef in.
Yeah.
It's actually above us now, the worst of it. Alright, beautiful. Jammed in the well, lesson learned. Again, probably should have put the second reef in right away.
So now we are off too, because we were getting a bit too fast with the wind of the squall. So we're gonna enjoy this calm time and slowing down to rerun the lunch we prepared before leaving. So we're gonna enjoy some chicken and rice.
We don't heave to very often here because we're not doing crossings, but it's such a remarkable difference. Like 3 minutes ago we were smashing around in the squall and heeled over, and now we're just straight up and down and bobbing a little bit, and it's just easy to cook. And yeah, good practice to heave to. It's very, very easy and simple to do, and it's a skill that once you've learnt it, it's so good at night. If you, I don't know, if you just need a break, make a coffee or something, it's pretty handy. Before we do a crossing, Marie likes to cook stuff and get ready. Like it's actually really good because we have a fridge, we have a few boxes of food ready, and we can just heat them up. And yeah, because Marie's such a good cook, it always tastes good and smells good, and it definitely makes you feel better having a nice plate full of food to dig into instead of just some noodles or whatever you can come up with. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
This one is chicken a la Kick Marie.
Yeah, it's roasted chicken with some ginger, garlic, eggplants, tomatoes, onions.
And the chicken was kindly given to us by Kick, because she knew our freezer broke and she had a lot of chicken in the freezer, and and gave us a couple of legs, which was very nice. Thanks Kik, thanks Greg, and also thanks for the fridge. We're using it every day.
So good.
Squalls all gone. It's gone that way. Yeah, we'll finish our meal and wash up the dishes and then spin the boat around and get moving again. But yeah, we've been going about 2 knots over our needed speed for the whole day so far, so it's actually nice just to stop and have a break. I'll probably make a coffee as well. And
doing little passage like this, it's still a bit a mission for me. I'm always a bit nervous before, and even if I am amazingly surprised by this one, especially in Banda Sea, like it was super calm and quite comfortable and I didn't feel really bad. Now we are stopped in the middle of nowhere and having 360 view of just sea and no land anywhere. It's really a weird feeling. I can really feel in my guts that it's not really natural for me.
alright, moving again. Probably should have shown you how we come out of a heave too. We'll do that another time though. Yeah, basically just let the head sheet go over the other side, spin around, then pull it back to where it was and off you go. And we're up, yeah, we're doing 5.5 knots. There's not so much wind now. I think the squall took a lot of the wind. There's another one over my shoulder there, you can see that'll be coming probably in half an hour. We'll have that one with us, but it doesn't look very aggressive, so I'll probably get overpowered again. Anyway, yeah, ripping along again. That was a nice little break in the action. And yeah, it's it's about 2 PM now, so we've still got a few hours of light and we'll make some more miles. Take it out. Good morning. The sun just came up. Oh no, maybe an hour ago now. I was having a bit of a sleep, but beautiful conditions. Oh, the little kettle's boiling. I'll run down and get that. Yeah, as I said, beautiful conditions right now. We're doing 7 knots and very calm seas. Beautiful. Had a bit of a not rough night, just up and down. Yeah, Indonesia this time of year, it's not trade wind season, so it's in and out. We got easterlies, we got westerlies, we got northerlies, we got squalls, we got rain. So we were motoring, we were sailing, we were reefed down, we were reefed up, all over the place. But yeah, I think we stayed on about, you know, the speed we needed to stay on, and now we're going a lot faster than we need to, but probably going to be calm during the day again today. But yeah, all good. That's sort of 24 hours done now. Another 24 hours we'll be there. It's fun though, we're really enjoying it. It's just, yeah, we're just out there. We haven't seen another ship, we haven't seen anything. We saw a couple of dolphins maybe yesterday, a few birds and that, but no fishermen, no ships, nothing around, no airplanes obviously here, and it's just nice to be out here for sure. Love it. We've been sort of coast hopping this whole season, so it's pretty nice just to be out in the ocean, just yeah, watching the waves. How was your night?
was super lucky. Vernon was not really able to sleep correctly, so I had almost all the time I want to sleep. So I'm super fresh this morning, so I can't really complain. It was a good night for me. Better than for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that actually. I didn't really sleep at all. I did. I slept a bit here and there, but I wasn't really. We were doing 3-hour watches, and then I think after my first off watch, I wasn't really sleeping, and after an hour I just said to Marie she might as well go back to bed. I wasn't feeling it. And then I just started, I basically solo sailed the rest of the night. I just set my alarm for 20 minutes and just slept 20 minutes, looked around 20 minutes, and I probably got 3 or 4 hours actually altogether, so it wasn't too bad. But I'll have a couple of little sleeps today during the day and all good. How's that coconut?
Super tasty, and we have a lot of meat inside, so it's gonna be a super good breakfast.
There you go, let me have a bit. There's our last fresh coconut, huh?
Yeah. Nice one, huh?
Still be in Banda tomorrow. I think they make coconuts there.
Woohoo! Yum yum.
Well, the sun's just gone down on our second day at sea. Probably around 12 hours we'll be pulling up to Banda. It's been such a beautiful day today, can't believe it. This is just a dream day at sea really, and really what I needed. So relaxing, just cruising along, good speed. You know, there's some waves up now, but we've just got pressure on the sails, so it's not an uncomfortable movement. It's beautiful. Marie's downstairs having a sleep. I'm going to get some dinner ready soon, but I just wanted to give a shout out to the patrons. No, don't click off the video. This isn't the end. This is still a fair bit of this video to come, but I wanted to give the patrons a bit of a shout out right now. Obviously, we wouldn't be making all these videos and putting the time and effort that we do into them without the generous contributions from you all. Really, really appreciated, and also those of you who don't sign up to Patreon but flick us some money on PayPal every now and again. That's really cool and really nice of you as well. On Patreon we can sort of work out this is how much we earn per month, and PayPal it's just like little Christmas presents. It's just out of the blue, so there's another one, and thank you guys very much for that. It's a little surprise every now and again. Super cool. Those of you who are just watching and not patrons, it's really cool. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. You can also help us out by making some comments, engaging a little bit, definitely subscribing if you're not subscribed, because that really helps the algorithm, helps YouTube show that there's interest in our channel, helps us grow, and it makes this all worthwhile to us. So you could guys help us out and hit the subscribe button, and share with your friends and family. That all helps us out a lot.
The colors are better in reality, I can promise. So we are close to Banda, we can see the volcano. The night was quite calm, we had good winds. Vernon had to furl a bit the head sail to not going too fast, because it was really possible to be here in the middle of the night, but no point. And now the light is coming, the sky is amazing, all pink. Quite excited to visit these new islands, full of history, and I'm quite curious to try some spices here too. So yeah, I'm a bit tired, but the crossing was okay. I had quite good time. That's probably one of the best I ever did. And thanks to Vernon, we did a lot. And can't wait to see a bit more about this new place.
Early morning, I think it's about 5:30 now, maybe close to 6. Sun's still not up, but it's getting there. And yeah, we arrived at the perfect time. Yeah, I would say overall it was a pretty perfect passage. Pretty proud of Marie. This is her best passage so far for sure. Didn't get too scared, didn't have to be sick, didn't even really feel that sick. And yeah, pretty proud of myself. We, did the planning perfectly and judged the distances and got here at the right time. And Schiehallion once again got us here, good little ship, nothing broken, just super solid, just flying. We could have got here 8 hours earlier if I'd let her run how fast she wanted to go, but kept her in check and got here at the right time. And yeah, pretty happy. Well, really happy actually. We're further north again now. We're into new adventures. We're into new cultures, different part of Indonesia, and we've left that behind us. And we had a great time down there. And now we're into. It feels like a new zone, sort of. So really, really happy. Stoked to check out Banda. There's as Marie said, a lot of history here. We haven't really looked into too much what's here, but I saw on the map there's a couple of old forts, Portuguese or Dutch, I'm not sure. And I've read a lot about this place over the years, the spice trades and everything, and pretty cool stuff to get into, I think. So I don't know how long we're going to be here, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but we'll definitely bring you at least one video from here, and hopefully some underwater stuff, because apparently that's pretty incredible here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next week. As we've been offline for the past 2 weeks, the videos have been a bit inconsistent, but we should be back on regular schedule from here. Cheers. See ya.